Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Gaming Spinosaurus, here with another video. Today, we are going to be reviewing Venom, There Be Carnage, as it finally released in my country, so I was finally able to watch it on Friday, and my god, was that a movie. Oh my god. Did I enjoy it? Hell yes. Was it perfect? No. Does that matter? No. And before we get into the video and I start rambling on about this absolutely incredible movie, spoiler warning. This video will contain spoilers for Venom, Let There Be Carnage. If you have not seen the movie, I highly recommend you go see it. It's no cinematic masterpiece, but it is so fun to watch. Like, honestly, so much fun. So yeah, with that out the way, with those pleasantries out the way, let's get right into reviewing this absolutely beautiful movie. Hands down, the best part of this film, by far, is Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and Venom. One of the best castings I've ever seen in a movie. Hands down, without a doubt. He is incredible. He masterfully plays both characters brilliantly. They are two separate characters in this movie. In the first movie, Venom was really enjoyable. Well, Venom the character was really enjoyable, but he wasn't very three-dimensional, let's be honest. But here, they are both pretty three-dimensional characters with their own traits and aspirations, and very good chemistry, which is weird to say, because one actor playing two different roles. It's like Rick and Morty, one actor playing two different roles. But Tom Hardy has really good chemistry with himself. The core relationship of this movie is Eddie and Venom, and it works so well. It works so well, and that's why the movie is so good. The film excels with this Eddie and Venom relationship, and it improves the rest of the movie so much. They have such good banter. Their breakup scene is hilarious, and yes, it is a breakup scene. Venom's scene at the party was a cinematic masterpiece. Thank you. And he does the mic drop. I remember that's actually one of the reasons I was so hyped for this movie, was the dumb scene from the trailer where Venom goes, "Thank you," and then drops the mic on the stage. I needed to know the context, and now I know the context, it makes the clip so much funnier. There are so many brilliant interactions in this movie between Eddie and Venom. I can't name them all here, but best part of the movie by far. Another surprisingly good part of the film was Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy. I was very apprehensive when Woody Harrelson was cast as Cletus, as I wasn't sure whether he could pull it off, but I was pleasantly surprised by his performance. He is completely deranged and insane, and once again a joy to watch on the screen. The actual Carnage symbiote itself looked incredible and was a fantastic villain. Maybe not the most three-dimensional villain, but by God, was he menacing, terrifying. Oh, he looks so good. The CGI on Venom and Eddie is brilliant. Oh, I just really enjoyed him as an antagonist. And his voice was so menacing. The voice actor, who is actually Woody Harrelson, I honestly couldn't tell by watching the film. His voice is brilliant. Perfect Carnage voice. It's easily discernible from, actual Woody Harrelson. Oh my goodness. What a character. He's not by any sense of the word three-dimensional, but I enjoyed watching him. However, it was a bit flimsy how he did just want to kill Venom because Venom was his father. That's probably... I wish they fleshed that out a bit more. It's my biggest gripe. Just wants to kill Venom because. Cletus, on the other hand, has clear goals, motivations, and he wants to reunite with his lover, Shriek. aka Frances Barrison, and finally have a life with her. Shriek also isn't the most three-dimensional character in this movie either, but she serves her purpose well. However, she is quite underused. Yeah, she's kind of bigged up to be an important character, but I think she's underused a bit. I only think she actually shrieks like 4 or 5 times in the film. It's a bit underwhelming, you know. But ayo, the actress did a brilliant job though. That's, I think, the film's biggest strength is all the actors pull out A game. Absolute A game. Now, something that slightly disappointed me was the action. Now, I think the standout action scene of this movie was Carnage's first outing. It was so incredibly well shot, well edited, special effects are brilliant. I can't praise it enough. Carnage is shown to be this powerful and terrifying being. His scream, that like guttural, horrifying scream, like pierces your ears, and I can remember vividly the first time I heard it and I'm like, oh damn, this is good. And then he just beats up everyone, showing himself to be a force to be reckoned with. I think a really big difference is shown between Venom and Carnage in this scene as well, because instead of just absorbing the bullets like we know symbiotes can do that, Carnage literally tears apart Cletus's body so the bullets just phase right through him, and then he just heals it. When you think about it, that's horrifying but also brilliant. And that like prison breakout scene is the standout action scene of the movie. Like, it's the best the action gets, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. I think they still haven't quite managed to nail down how to do symbiote on symbiote action. The Carnage vs. Venom fight is much better than the Riot vs. Venom fight of the first movie, which was basically like if you try to mash together 2 different colours of Play-Doh. That's the best way I can describe the final fight. But the Carnage vs. Venom fight is still very underwhelming. I feel like a lot more could have been done between these 2 aliens, both similar and different, with these countless weapons and powers at their disposal, like knives, like Carnage's many tendrils, and they don't really do all that much with it in the final fight. Throughout the movie they do so much of Carnage's tendrils, like when he's breaking Shriek out, how he literally like raises all the cars up. Oh, that looks brilliant. But I feel like they don't use the full extent of Carnage's powers while they're directly fighting. And that's a bit of a missed opportunity, to be honest. Now, that may have slightly disappointed me, but my biggest problem with the film is its length. The film clocks in at 1 hour and 37 minutes with credits, and I wholeheartedly believe it needed to be longer. I reckon with an extra 10-15 minutes we could iron out a lot of the flaws, which include giving characters a bit more depth and pace, and helping pace the film a bit better. The first act and a good half of the second act are really well paced. You know, they go by smoothly. But it seems like the final part of the film goes by at like breakneck speed, and not like the usual film passes by in like seconds while you're in the cinema. Like breakneck speed trying to get to a conclusion. That's what I felt like anyway. And it's a bit, it wasn't great. It was a bit lacking, I feel. Yeah, it's just like, I feel like with a bit more time they could have done a bit more, expanded a few of the characters a bit, such as the FBI, not the FBI, the detective Mulligan could have been fleshed out more, because he's clearly going to be important in the future. It's shown right at the end that he gets the toxin symbiote, and I think they could have fleshed him out a bit more. Oh, Shriek, maybe give a bit more depth to Anne, because that whole thing kind of, that's another part of the film I didn't enjoy, the whole Anne and Eddie stuff. Just not really my favourite part of these films. But yeah, I feel like this film needs to be a bit longer to help better pace the final part of the film. And now we will be talking about the post-credit scene, and I would like to give a second spoiler warning. I know I've basically already spoiled the entire film, but I'm giving a second spoiler warning. I'm giving you a chance. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend you see it in cinemas, because oh my god, it's brilliant. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That post-credit scene. Words cannot describe the pure euphoria as I felt as I heard J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson announcing that the Menace Spider-Man's identity has been revealed. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. What a post-credit scene. This has made me so excited for the future of Venom, because he's in the MCU now. Like, he's there. Are they going to send him back? Who knows? They've opened up the multiverse. It's official. They're crossing up. Oh my god, I'm honestly so incredibly excited. Like, does that mean he's going to be in No Way Home? I'm so excited for No Way Home. Psych. No Way Home still doesn't exist, guys. Don't fall for the Sony propaganda. I can't believe they would try and force Sony propaganda about No Way Home. It's not a real film. They can release all the trailers and marketing images they want. It's all CGI. You can't fool me. I am not one of your sheeple. So, in conclusion, this movie is probably like a 6 out of 10 in terms of quality. It's got decent writing, like some lines are a bit better than others, you know. It's got absolutely fantastic acting. I don't think there's a single bad performance in the film. It's got pretty decent characters who probably could have done with a bit more fleshing out in some places. Overall, slightly disappointing fight scenes, but with some absolute bangers in there. Absolute bangers. And a relatively simple plot, but not every movie needs a complicated plot. It's got not world-ending stakes, but the stakes and tension are still high. Thank God, for once a movie didn't go over the top on stakes. However, this movie is so absolutely entertaining. The performances are so great. Like, everything about this movie is so great. Like, because it's a PG-13 movie in America, but it's a 15 over here in the UK. So they only had one F-bomb, and the F-bomb is just so brilliant. It's after Venom scrans Carnage. That he just straight up scrans Carnage. And then he bites off Cletus's head, and he... oh my god. Oh, it's so entertaining. And because of scenes like that, because of moments like that, this film is getting an 8 out of 10. I don't care what you say. Bring on the sequels. Venom 3, Toxin time, baby. Let's go. And with that, this fever dream of a video is over. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you liked it, please do smash like, subscribe for more content, hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload. I do upload like once every, I'd say about 20 years, so I'm not going to spam your inbox at all. I mean, spam your notifications at all. Sorry, I've not been uploading consistently at all, but I kind of like it, of sorts. You know, depends. If I get video ideas, I'll upload. That's basically my current thing. I'm not pushing myself to upload, but you know, there are quite a few things coming out at the end of this year, so expect some more videos hopefully. But yeah, that's gonna do us today. I've been the Game Spinosaurus. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.